Two men, one appendix. This is T-Bone and Tyvis.
Pop into the YouTube chat. Just go to 971 The Fan. Head to the YouTube right there on... What am I saying? Go to YouTube, search 971 The Fan, and then you will see T-Bone and Tyvis. Click on that. You'll hop in the chat. But if you're watching, you can see we have a special guest in our studio. Hello, friend.
I don't like sitting over here. This is odd. Hello.
Mark Riccardi from Afternoons is here.
You guys.
I walked back in the office at about 7:55, and I went back to my desk, and I saw you sitting there, and I said, you stupid F.
Well, Fish was talking to me yesterday like I was 10 years old. So he comes up to me and says, hey, you know, in the morning, there's traffic on the road, so you may want to leave early. Thanks, Fish. A 45-year-old man. Yes, I know there's traffic.
Well, you did
I've
mornings.
never been late for anything in my life.
No. You did mornings years ago here. Not here, but back, way back in the day.
That was good.
What, you had to get up at like 4 in the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one time, it was, I lived right down the street from the radio station, too, so I just walked to work.
Okay.
The first apartment that I had. And I overslept, and it was wintertime, and I'm running.
In the snow.
I'm running. It was black ice, and I slipped and fell, and right on my collarbone, and I needed, like, the life alert. Like, I needed to press something because I'd fallen, and I couldn't get up. I was like a turtle on the... just stuck on the shell. I couldn't get up.
Yeah, this is...
So you was late, is what you said.
I was late.
The adjustment to mornings, like the wake-up times, Tyvis and I are both still working through it. Bodie's working through it. Tyvis is anti-nap. I don't know if you know this. So, like...
Well, you got to get over that, buddy.
No, see, if you take a nap, it's going to make it harder to go to sleep at night, like when it's time to go to bed.
So
that's not necessarily true. What time are you going to nap? You're not going to nap at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Even if you napped at 1, this man right here, 3-hour nap.
I did.
He's out of his mind.
Something? On Sunday, I took a 3-hour nap. I was on the couch. I had the History Channel on. It was like Ancient Aliens Marathon. Oh, baby.
Yeah.
3 hours.
It's not a nap. That's going to sleep again. Like, no.
I went the first week of doing this. The first day I took like a 2-hour nap, and I woke up, and I was groggy all afternoon. So I said, well, I don't know if that's good. The next day I took no nap, and I was worse. Mm-hmm. And then the third day I found like sleep in a recliner for about 45 minutes to an hour. I woke up like fresh as a daisy, felt great, went to bed at the right time. That seems to be the sweet spot
get
for
the
me.
rhythm.
But everybody's got their own thing.
Y'all really be out of energy, huh? Y'all be out of gas.
I like how you're 30 and you think you figure out how the world works. You know, just wait, man.
I told him I didn't.
Just wait till that sack hits the ground when you wake up in the morning and gravity fully takes over.
You know, not all of us, Tyvis. Like I told Tyvis earlier in the morning, not everybody got to do 2 segments with Timmy Hall and then call it a work day. Like with some of us, we're working 3 hours a day and doing other stuff.
I remember when I was young and excited too.
Yeah.
That left. That's gone. I get up, I got to work with Timmy every single day.
When I see y'all, I see my future.
That's right. See it, buddy.
Yeah.
Just embrace. You're fighting it. That's the problem.
It's not fighting.
Embrace it.
This is who I am.
Well, he's embracing it so much, he's went and got his hair plugs in.
I know. Life has become a lot easier for me.
Why is
since
that?
I've given up. That's what you have to do. Just give up.
No.
Give up. Submit. Submit. Then you go through life. You always see those old people walking around with smiles on their faces, and you're like, why are you smiling? You're about to die.
You know why they're smiling? Because they're crapping themselves right
That's
then.
what I
They
mean.
already
They
put the diaper on. They're like, who cares? Someone else will wipe my ass.
So
I'm just here.
you're insinuating that I should just say, forget how I
give
look. Forget the weight. Oh, by the way, 248 again. I have not. I can't work out because I can't sweat. I've lost 6 pounds.
With the hair transplants, he can't sweat. So now because he can't work out, he thought he was going to gain weight. He's lost weight. And I said, this is the muscle.
Well, see, this is a new thing for me so you mean to tell me, because naturally I'm just skinny. Like a lot of people in my family is really skinny.
You keep saying that, but I've never noticed it. I've never witnessed it.
So really, the only reason that I'm 250 is because it's muscle, which is what I'm getting.
It's not. No.
Yes.
It's not all muscle.
No, don't shoot me down. Don't shoot me down.
Muscle.
Don't shoot me down on this. I haven't
You
worked
showed
out
me the
in
pictures.
I haven't worked out in a long time, and I'm losing weight now, which means that you just said I'm losing muscle.
Can I tell you something? When you go, you ever visit somebody in like the nursing home?
Yes.
There's no obese just hanging around in the nursing home. They're all really, really skinny. Want to know why? Because they've lost every ounce of strength and muscle they've ever had.
Yeah.
So I need to, maybe when I start lifting again, I'm going to tweak it. Like maybe instead of going in there trying to lift a house, I'm going to just do some tone weight.
Mm-hmm.
Just so you know, Mike, this is
Austin.
I go in now and I work. Bodie is a workout freak. Tyvis is obviously in the gym all the time. And then there's me. So I come in and I'm like, hey, do you guys Pop-Tarts? And then no. What? Sorry, I got to go lift. I got to go do this.
It's time.
I know.
T-Bone said in the break, he said if he lose a couple of pounds, he want to golf again.
Yeah, I'll go golf if I lose some weight. I'll go out. I don't want to swing this gut through the zone. I don't want to have to maneuver all that. But if I drop a few pounds,
like Happy Gilmore, all that power behind it, it might really take
John
off.
Daly was great.
Well, they got the U.S. Open. They got like a 300-something yard par 3.
Yeah,
you can dominate that.
Oh, if I could
get
drive
back
it
there and power that baby in
if
there.
I can keep it straight, that's the thing. By the way, I heard you and Timmy going off about pancakes and waffles the other day.
He's mad at me.
Why? Wait, why is he mad at you?
Because he popped in.
Oh, this was when you jumped in.
And he also was pro-waffle. Everybody was ganging up on me. Everybody was pro-waffle.
You're alone in this one.
Jason Stark, my guy. Baseball Hall of He's in every Hall of Fame known to man.
Where are you at on
pancakes?
French toast.
I like French toast. It's fine.
But you wouldn't take that over pancakes.
No.
Tyvis was asking because he's
actually third on my list.
Tyvis is learning to cook, and so like cooking stuff at home, and so French toast is one you said you want to tackle, and I said I don't think it's difficult. I haven't made it in a while, but the way I've always made it is just you do some eggs and some cream, and then you dip the nice toast in there, and get it coated
put it in the pan.
Maybe you put a little cinnamon, nutmeg in there to flavor it. Yeah, if you want. I mean, depending on how much of that flavor you want. Yeah, but I figured you would know because you probably have
I make it for the
recipe.
kid. No, it's easy. You take your bread, egg mix, put it in the pan. The end.
That sounds too simple.
It is too. It's almost like it's a recipe for idiots. Anybody can do it.
We're going.
You know what? This weekend.
There you go. Take a picture
French
of
toast.
it.
Put cinnamon in the eggs, okay?
Put cinnamon. So when I make the batter, I put the cinnamon in.
Well, it's not batter. It's just egg.
Whatever.
You can put a little splash of milk in there if you want to, too, or cream. But just you crack an egg, mix that up a little bit, put cinnamon in. When you think you've put too much cinnamon in, put a little bit more.
There you go.
You can never have too much
Then you
cinnamon.
take a picture of it, put it on your Instagram. It has twice the size of Ohio Stadium as your follower.
What type of bread?
And go
do you
post
use?
that.
Any bread. But you know what? If you want to go fancy, get yourself some Texas toast.
Okay. I got to go to
Get it thick. You got to get it thick.
Is this what we're all eating before we do the fan 9.71K?
Oh, yeah. Are we promoting that?
I guess we got to promote that, too. Are you gonna eat a nice breakfast before you come out for that?
I'm not running.
Yeah, that's right. You're not.
I can't. You can't. What about walking?
No, not walking.
He's
hiding.
Well, here's what he's doing. He's going to be at the finish line handing out the medals because he's smart and he volunteered for the least amount of work. I did say that you can also help pick the music. I saw an email that was floating around that said we're going to talk about music and DJ coming up this week. So you want in on that?
I wasn't in on that email.
Well, no, I know. I'm saying if you want in on that, I'll try to squeeze you into that meeting.
I don't even have to reply to the email. I'll just say right now, Creed.
Yeah. Tell me you saw the IndyCar guy that had Creed as the sponsor.
Of course I did.
At
I
the
was
Indy
rooting
500.
for him.
I was rooting for him, too.
Well,
it was right in front of us.
What did he finish?
Not good.
One. Oh,
he
one.
wishes.
The only way is one.
He was in his own prison, I believe, at the end. But yeah, that's so the 971K is going on June 21st. It's the fan, basically, it's a 1 mile race, 5 mile walk run, or the 9.71 you can do. We'll all be out there. Tyvis is running the mile. I'm walking the 3 miles, the 5K. But you can come out. Eric Reeser will be doing the 10K.
Adam King's going to do it in a suit.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He's running the 9.71 in a suit.
Is he doing the whole 6?
I don't know.
Is he doing the whole thing?
They said.
I didn't know if it was the 5K or the 9.71K that he's doing.
Film at 11.
Great.
He'll be drooling down his face.
Cole Bartimus is going to be running the 10K. He's getting in shape. I saw him yesterday.
More power to him.
Yeah.
Clean.
I'm running the 1 mile off of not doing anything for 2 weeks.
So what you got to do.
Speaking of Cole,
because you can't
do you
sweat.
have to take a break?
Well, I mean, you want to stick around? No.
What do you have planned?
Nothing.
Well, then I'll be here.
I had Pope Hat. You want to talk about the Pope Hat?
Yes.
Common Man, stick around for another break.
When Tyvis looks at Bone, he sees the future. Bald, fat, white. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
Special guest today, Common Man, joining us for the last segment and now this segment.
Chia Pet Tyvis had to water his hair.
Did you get to finally see that?
Listen, I didn't even know that they could see that on camera.
Well, there's a spray bottle right next to you. I said, what's the spray bottle
Well, they
for?
didn't see the spray bottle because it was tucked behind this.
And then you start squirting your head.
Yeah, well, it itches. What do you want me to do?
Kevin Harlan talked about Tyvis Powell on the broadcast the other night.
I'm wet. I'm dirty.
That's right.
I now understand how people with Jerry curls felt back in the day.
Oh, gosh.
Soul Glow?
Love to see that. The activator. Got to use it. So I saw your guy, the Pope, Mike, rocking that White Sox hat at an official event.
Guy. When I first saw that yesterday, I thought it was Photoshopped.
Well, nowadays. Or AI.
Right. Or something like that.
Anything like that, right.
But then I, saw enough people posting about it, and, I'm reading the headlines today. It's like, oh, it's not in doubt anymore. It's like, well, he was at the 2005 World Series in full White Sox gear on the broadcast. So was it in doubt?
Right. I mean, it's almost like people can be normal humans and then also go do other things eventually in their life. And if he was in Chicago, he grew up there, right?
Everybody has an escape. Let me tell you something. Some of the biggest baseball fans I ever met in my life were nuns. Oh,
yeah. They always, if you watch a baseball game enough, like you watch a season of baseball, you'll see at least a handful of games where they're like, here you go. And they cut to the crowd and it's just a bunch of nuns sitting there who love the game.
I've never seen that in my life.
I went to a game once and we get the tickets and we sit down and there's a group of like 6, 7 nuns right in front of us. It's like, well, we got to watch ourselves this game. Like there's no swearing. There's none of that. You got the nuns in front of you, the Penguins.
You think that stopped people before?
It stopped me.
Well,
I mean, I have some tact.
Were you on, did you have any beverages?
I always have a few beverages, but I don't get sloppy.
Okay. Well, you're in the minority in this.
No, I know that.
Oh, yeah, that's the other thing, too, is I don't work out. I do drink, and I work with now 2 guys who work out all the time and don't drink. So all of my, hey, you ever had? Tyvis is like, no, never had that.
Can't ask me. Bodie doesn't know if he had it, so.
That's right. And then Tyvis is not even, I brought in, because you told me you liked orange soda. So I thought, well,
you work with this man for 12 years.
Yeah.
This man is out of his mind.
Yeah. Mike, you're going to find out how crazy I am. Tyvis said he liked orange soda, but he doesn't like to drink all the sugar. So I got him the Orange Crush Zero. I got a 12-pack of it, put a couple in the fridge, didn't tell him about it. One morning I come in at 7:30 and say, here you go. Ice cold Orange Crush Zero for you. And he goes, I can't drink that before noon.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Why can't you drink it before noon?
Listen, water, apple juice, orange juice, grape juice, all that is fine. You can't. That's an afternoon thing.
Can't do a carbonated beverage.
Let me tell you something. I don't drink coffee. It's a long known thing around here that I do not like hot shots of liquid in my mouth. Mm-hmm. I get cankers. I don't like it.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
So when I go to a McDonald's, have myself a breakfast sandwich, getting the big ass Coke. I don't care what time it is. It could be 4:00 in the morning.
This is where, right. I get shamed into being the weird one. What I'm saying is I may be, but I have worked with another weird one for 12 years.
And
this is just normal for us.
Yeah.
For breakfast?
Oh, are you kidding?
The amount of people, Tyvis,
when I woke up. I woke up this morning and had myself a nice DC.
I need the YouTube chat to jump in. Or at Bone and Tyvis 971.
Yo.
Tyvis, do you know the amount of people who are driving into work right now who have a Diet Coke sitting in their cup holder? That is a staple of breakfast beverage.
It is too early.
If you don't drink coffee, you need caffeine. How are you going to get the caffeine?
Yeah.
Who needs caffeine?
Everybody needs caffeine.
Caffeine to me is a placebo.
Okay.
Like that, it's something that you drink it and just because it says it's caffeine, it's supposed to give you energy. You believe, if I drink
this, I'm here.
That's not true.
I'll prove to you that it's not a placebo. You drink caffeine for 2 weeks and then stop for a couple days and see how your head feels.
You know what?
And then you tell me if it's a placebo.
I might take the challenge. See that, Chris G?
He just said he doesn't drink Coke before. It doesn't no soda before 11 a.m. You're out of your mind.
That's right.
Good for you, Chris. I wish we were all as healthy as you, but I'm not.
You know what? It's because my parents, they was like, can I get a pop? Can I get a Sprite? They're like, it's 10 a.m. No.
Yeah, because you were a child. We don't let our kids drink pop at 10 a.m. We're adults now.
No.
Yeah. I was just asking. I just want to know.
No.
Okay.
I'm an adult.
Yeah. I don't let my kids drink alcohol either, but I drink it. I'm just saying.
They're not of the age.
Right. They're not of the age to have Sprite at 9 a.m. either, but they will eventually be able to.
You know what they're going to say? They're going to say, but you had one.
I learned it from watching you. Yeah.
They're going to be
the old drug commercial.
They're going to try to drink a Sprite at 10 a.m., a Coke at 4 in the morning, and you're going to say no, and you're going to be like, well, you doing it.
So is it the bubbles that bothers you, or is it the caffeine that you don't think is real?
I'm not really big on the book. I had a sun kiss last week. It burned.
The sun kiss. See, I work with an idiot in the afternoon that refuses to eat a Cape Cod chip because he says it's going to tear open his mouth. Because it's too rigid and sharp. He's going to bleed when he eats a Cape Cod chip. And now I'm sitting next to an idiot that said he had a sun kiss and it tasted like acid.
No, listen. First of all, I can't do that dark. I was just telling Bone this. I can't do that dark pop. Like, that's too much.
Dark pop.
Like Pepsi, Coke, Dr. Pepper.
First of all, I didn't know what you were going with. I can't do that dark.
Clear liquid.
I don't know what the hell's going on in here.
Did I tell you? I told you you'd have a field day with that. Bring that up to him.
Well, I just didn't understand the context. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. That dark. I can't do dark pop.
Okay. All right.
I can't do that. So I do like Sprite every now and again. But you know me, I'm a lemonade guy. Lemonade has no.
I love lemonade.
Who doesn't love lemonade?
But I don't even drink it like before noon.
Wow.
What do you drink? Just water?
Honestly, I don't drink anything.
Oh, he's got the water to squirt on his head.
I know. I need to be better at that.
Like, you got to have your pee-pee clear.
You know, it'd be like apple juice.
Oh, with the pee will be, or that's what you drink?
No. Oh, the pee.
Oh, that's not good.
It's like
apple juice. Well, we learned that from was that Tom Herman that had that at Texas? You're not a good teammate.
You know where he learned that from? Coach Mick.
Did you guys have that at the facility?
We had to get pee tests before we went out. You had your pee had to be a certain hydration. You would pee in the cup, and they would dip the stick in there, and then it'd come back with a number, and the number had to be a certain number. If that wasn't the case, they would make you chug water. So with
was there black market pee going on in the whoever stayed really hydrated was
a marathon runner
just by their drinks water?
I know that they listening, but it's 10 years ago, so I'm past the
statute.
Yeah, so I ain't worried about it. So what happened was one day I was dehydrated and I didn't have time to really drink a bunch of water before we went out. So Von Bell saved my life. I peed in the cup, and as I was taking it over, Von said, come here. He cracked open the water and poured the water in there.
Oh, to dilute it.
And it actually made it to where I was hydrated, so I was able to go to practice. So what I learned is next time I went to the bathroom, it used to be just like people used to have bottles of water sitting on the stall inside the stall.
They all did it?
So people would just pour water in.
I think we got
It's great.
Was Ontario Smith there with his fake wiener?
Yeah,
Did Coach Mick have to watch it come out after a certain point?
I don't think they ever know. This is the first time I've ever publicly talked about this.
This is how a championship team was built. Was on lies.
This was 2015. We lost.
Oh, that's the year you lost. That's why.
And that's
because
why.
y'all weren't hydrated. It's good. By the way,
what are you eating?
You just took a bite of a bar.
I'm saying you couldn't wait 2 minutes till the commercial starts. You got to start eating right now. What's the matter with you?
He's now got to hydrate. He does have to fill his.
I can't do
engine.
nothing right. I can't spray my hair. I can't eat my protein bar.
No, while we're on the air, you just take a bite of food while we're on the air.
He was about to say something. He was setting up something.
I was going to say, Tyvis, tell us more about your championship run. No. I will tell you, I had this story. I don't know if we'll have time for it now. Did you see the Lincoln Riley story about the loan that he has on his house?
No.
So he has a $3.4 million loan from you, which, I mean, that's reasonable. He probably bought a big house living in L.A. That's not an oversized house.
I thought they just gave him the house.
I thought so, too.
Well, here's the thing. they did some digging on USC's financials. They actually posted all the amounts of money that they have loaned out. USC has. They've loaned out over $23 million to people who work for the school, probably with like low to no interest rates, is my guess, as like a benefit. Lincoln Riley's the only one on this list of all these employees, which includes some coaches, some professors, some administrators. Only one who has paid back $0 on his loan that he was given on his house.
He's winning national championships. He didn't have to.
Is he smart? Because maybe he realizes if I do end up getting fired here at some point, this can be part of the negotiation where I just say, all right, maybe pay me a little less on the back end, but you just wipe out the house. Like I don't pay any of this interest.
There's no way they didn't give him that house.
I mean, that
would have been part of because he left Oklahoma to come here.
Well, that was the rumor, was that he got a house.
That's what I'm saying. There's no way that he has to pay that house back. There's no way.
Well, they have it on the books as everyone else is paying. The
and then if
women's basketball coach who's really successful, she's paying back on her house, but he is not. Apparently, he's just free and clear on
football is a different world. This was
out there. They actually don't win anything in the football world nowadays. The women's basketball team actually wins something.
And his contract's so good they can't fire him.
Well, that's okay though, because I saw Colin Cowherd ask Urban Meyer, like 8-5. I mean, that's just what Lincoln Riley's going to do. That's okay, right? And then, Urban, rightfully so, was no.
Trying to do that at Ohio State, I believe, was part of his response, too. It's like, yeah, you're right. You would be fired in 2 years if you did that.
Well, and you and I have talked about this. You cast a net just only if you recruit Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Right? You have a team that should be better than 8-5.
Well, no kidding. Especially now, the Big Ten being, it's not like every game you are playing the best of the best. There are the Ohio States, Penn States, Oregon.
Yeah, there's a lot of crap in this conference.
Yeah. Well, you got 18 teams now. You got a lot of everything. But, all right. Well,
hey, the race.
Oh, yeah.
971therace.com. Sign up. I'll be there. Tyvis, T-Bone, Reeser, Adam King.
Cole Bartemus.
Cole's going to be there.
Warren Sapp will be there yelling at him. His sweaty ass.
It'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to breakfast with you as well.
Bodie should come out, too. He's a fit guy.
Yeah, Bodie, what's up with that? Are you going out to this thing?
As we have discussed, I will be in Florida.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
He doesn't like charity either.
I forgot it's next. Yeah, it's next Saturday, so you'll still be there. That's right.
I don't know what charity it benefits, but he hates children.
He loves Notre Dame. Notre Dame's got some charitable stuff.
It does?
Yeah. Pope. There you go.
Pope.
Bodie, do you feel strong about this year? Given the Pope is a big sports fan.
I think isn't he a Villanova alum though?
He is.
Yeah.
When I first have football there.
He's not
from
going to
Chicago.
He's not going to
cool, but
he's not going to burn up like a Notre Dame hat or anything. If you guys are winning, he's going to be right there. He'll be locked in with you. He'll be given all the blessings you need. I hope so. All right. Mike, enjoy the next 15 minutes where you're not in here. And then we'll go get breakfast.
Good to see you, boys.
And then we'll see you later.
I'm going to go drink something dark. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
All right.